Hey y'all, Kaya here of WayUpGoodies, and today I am making cheesecake brownies. So, of course, this is my first time making cheesecake brownies from scratch. Actually, this is my first time making brownies from scratch, period. So I figured I have stuff for brownies and I have stuff for cheesecake. So let's make some cheesecake brownies. Yeah, got all my ingredients. Now let's do this. Let's get into some ingredients. Here we have half a cup of sugar. It's granulated sugar, and we mixed it in with a little of our infused sugar. 1 1/3 cups of chocolate chips. We have a half a cup of unsalted butter. Our infused butter is mixed in with some uninfused butter. We have here 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. We have some cocoa powder. This is 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And this is obviously eggs, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and we have a little bit of salt, and of course we're gonna add a little dash of cinnamon. Getting into the cheesecake part of it, we have, so the cheesecake part is gonna go on top, you know. This is some sugar. It's a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar mixed in with, you know, a little bit of our infused sugar. We have 1 egg, of course, a little bit of vanilla, and the most important part, 8 ounces, so one basically, you know, package of cream cheese. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do well, actually, the very first thing we're gonna do is preheat the oven to 350. So our oven is preheated already to 350, okay? So now we are going to take our butter here, and we're gonna melt it, or, you know, yeah, slowly melt it. That is important. Very easy to burn chocolate. And then we're gonna take our chocolate chips and we're gonna pop this in the microwave, you know, not too fast, so 15-second intervals, okay, until it just starts to melt. So let's do that. Okay, so this is 15 seconds. Again, you want to go slow. If you want to be smarter than I am and cut your butter into chunks, you know, into cubes, it might be a little easier to melt, but I didn't do that, so we're gonna do it this way, okay? So 15 more seconds. Okay, almost, not quite. So let's do it. Let's go again. Back to the microwave. There we go. So I put it in for 2 more rounds of 15 seconds. So 30 seconds. Not all together, because you do not want to, you know, burn it, and you really don't want it too hot. You just want it warm enough so that it'll melt. Now we are gonna, it's not too warm, but you kind of want to just let that cool a bit. So this has been cooling for, yeah, it's been about 5 minutes. Okay. We are going to take our can of sugar and we're just gonna whisk that into our chocolate. Okay, not all at once. You don't want to. It's just easier to do it a little at a time. All right, now we are going to do our eggs. Whisk our eggs in one at a time. All right. Eggs. Woo. Bacon is a workout. Second egg. Okay, I think that's right. Eggs, and now our vanilla. 1.5 tablespoons to 2. I did 2 tablespoons because it just, you know, has that little extra. Now, our flour in there. Not all at once. Okay. More flour. Okay. Now, ta-da, we have cocoa powder. Let's get that cocoa goodness in there. It's getting thick, y'all. Like brownies. Like brownies! I am so excited, yet nervous. I ain't never made brownies before. You know, except for out the box, and then you add your little extra twist on it. You know, a little something special. But from scratch, this is my first time. Alright. That's all mixed. Look mixed to me. Right? Yeah. A little chocolatey goodness. Okay. So, now, let's get that off. Before we put this in a pan, we are going to just take, so you're supposed to take 1/4 of it out, you know, to sit aside. I'm not really sure how much is 1/4 of this, so I'ma just, that's gonna work. Sit that aside. Okay, now let's get our pan. Now, parchment paper. It's gonna sit in the pan like that with a little over the side. I believe that that's how it goes. So, non-stick spray. And spray parchment paper. Alright. Let's get that in there. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. So I put it, it's all in here. It's all in the pan. Just gonna kind of spread it evenly. Okay. Now let's move this aside and get all, ooh, there we go. We're gonna set this aside and get into some cheesecake, you know, the cheesecake part that goes on top, okay? Okay, so I just now realized I forgot to add my salt to the batter. So, I don't know if it really matters. But, yeah, try not to forget to add your salt. We have in this bowl some sugar and 8 ounces of cream cheese. And now, let's see if we can mix that. Mix. Now we're gonna add our egg. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now, a little something extra. A little cinnamon. And, of course, a little vanilla. I guess that's alright. Sure we get our sides. Sorry, it's loud. Right. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now we are gonna take our chocolate that we put aside here, and we are gonna mix it with just a little bit of water, hot water. Okay? Just to kind of smooth it out. Okay. Alright. We're gonna take our brownies, our cheesecake mix. We're gonna put that on top. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Whew. Let's hope this works. Drop. Take something. I'm using our chopsticks. Oh. Now we're going in the oven at 350 for between 30 and 35 minutes. Excuse me, okay? And we'll be back. Yay! Alright. Alright. And she goes. Okay, so we have been baking for about 38 minutes. I put my toothpick in and it came out, let's see, clean. I think it's still wet from the actual cheesecake part. There we go. We are going to let this cool completely before we do anything else with it. So after it's cool, mine isn't completely cool, but I'm being impatient. You want to pull it out of the pan by the, the hangover of the parchment paper. And let's see, I'll cut a little piece. Oh, y'all, I made brownies. All right, we're all done. Brownies here, cheesecake brownies. There's a little piece. Looks good. Tastes good. Not bad for my first brownie. And that's it. Not too hard once you get all the ingredients together. It's chocolatey and cheesecakey. It's really good. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell your mama to subscribe. I'm sure she wants some edibles, and your homies. All right, thanks for hanging with us. Peace.